What's up guys, I'm Marianne Elise and welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be reviewing this Cheetah Beauty Hair. If you're not new to my channel, then you know this is not my first time reviewing Cheetah Beauty Hair. I have a headband wig by them and I love it so much. But today I'll be reviewing another wig by them. It is a lace wig. So they sent me the cute packaging and it came with clips, an edge brush, some bobby pins, a cap, and some eyelashes. They also sent this very cute scarf and I was like, oh my gosh, you can use it as like a neck scarf. You can also use it as a headband. So I thought it was so cute. It looks so fancy. But now we're gonna move on to the hair. So the hair came in this plastic bag. It had the length on it, which is 24 inches. And it also came with a tag on it, which just has the Cheetah Beauty logo as well as the washing instructions for taking care of your hair. Here is the hair out of the bag. Y'all, do y'all see this? Y'all see this? Like what? So this is their loose deep wave wig, and y'all, I've never had loose deep wave before. I don't think I've had this before, like ever. And I just unlocked a new pattern that I have never tried before, and it might just be my new favorite because when I ran my hands through it, I just love the curls in it. Like, they're so juicy. This is their lace front wig. So this is a 13x4. It is transparent lace, and the cap is very big and very stretchy and very comfortable. I love it so much because y'all know I got a big head, so I need a big wig to fit it. So it comes with 4 combs, 1 comb at the top, 1 at the bottom, and 2 that are tucked in on the sides, as you can see, just like that right there. And of course it has a little patch of lace on the back, and the hair looks just as good in the back as it does in the front. Here is the hairline. Y'all, this is my favorite part about this wig, okay? The hairline is pre-plucked. Like literally pre-plucked. You don't have to pluck it. This is like the perfect lace wig for a beginner, for somebody who wants to start trying to do their own hair, because you don't have to worry about having to take hours to pluck out a natural hairline, because some companies make it look so full, but they had it just right. Before I try on the wig, if you want to know about this hair that I'm wearing in the video right now, then you should go check out my Tristle wig review. I definitely did this for Christmas, so I'll link it down below so y'all can check that out. But back to the hair. So I have my cap on already, y'all. I look like an egghead, I know. Anyways, okay. So I'm putting on the wig and it went on easily. Like I said, it's very comfortable. I was shocked at how it looked and how easily it went on. Like, what? As soon as I put it on, I just pulled it up. I also want to say that, y'all, it fit my hairline. Y'all know I have like a narrow hairline at the top and then it kind of comes down closer to my eyebrows. I have a smaller forehead, so it's like, it's really hard trying to get wigs to fit my head, and it actually fit like perfectly. And I was running my fingers through it. I didn't get any tangling. I didn't get any shedding. I didn't get any shingling. So it was doing fine. I love this. Y'all, Cheetah Beauty Hair is now my new favorite company. I've never had like a favorite company, but I'm seeing like consistency in their hair. And I will definitely love to review more because this wig was perfect to me. Like, the video did not do it justice. Look at this hairline. I did not touch it. And it looks so good. It looks so good. I didn't bleach the knots. I didn't pluck it. It just came like this. So like I said, this is a 13x4 lace frontal, which means it goes from ear to ear. And yeah, I'm going to test out the parting space to see if it's 4 inches back. And y'all, it was 4 inches back, just like that. Look at the parting space. Did not pluck it. This is just how it looks. That is very nice. That is super nice to me. I will say, once I actually style it in the way that I want to style it, I will pluck the part just a little bit, but it won't be necessary, and I'll explain that later because y'all look at this. But because this is a lace front, you can part it anywhere. So if you get this wig, you can do a middle part one day, you can do a side part that evening, and you can do another side part on the other side for breakfast. You know, you can just change it up. You don't have to worry about sticking with one part because it's not necessary. So now we're gonna style it. All I'm gonna do is cut off the lace on one side because y'all want to see it sometimes, and I told y'all I prefer to cut it off camera and take it off my head to cut the lace, but I want to show y'all the process. So I'm just pinning up my hair, and I'm gonna cut the lace close to my hairline, as close as possible. You don't have to get it perfect. The more jagged it is, the better it actually looks, because if you have lace cut straight across, it just makes it look obvious. So you don't have to cut straight across, so you don't have to make it look perfect. You want it to look a little squiggly. So once the lace is cut off, you can see how the hairline just blends over mine. Like, look at that. Once again, the lace is HD, so it just blended into my skin. It was a little lighter, but y'all, look at that. You have to stare really close for you to be able to tell. Okay. So I'm gonna cut the other side off camera, and I'll be right back. Boom, the other side is gone. So now that we have our lace cut all the way off, it's time to style it. Once again, this lace did cover up my low hairline, so I was really happy about that because it's really hard for me to find wigs that do, and I usually have to just use my real edges and not be able to use the frontal all the way because it's so extra just to get it to fit. Okay. So after playing around with the hair, I decided to do a side part for my final look because I never do side parts. Y'all know middle parts are my favorite. And I was like, let's switch it up this time. So the first step now is just to find your part where you want to do your part at. And boom, this is where I wanted mine at. And y'all look at this part. So that's how it looked before I did anything to it. And honestly, what y'all see in the video right now, like the next 10 seconds, is all I'm doing to the part, and it's not even necessary. The only reason I'm plucking it a little bit is because I did not have my comb with the little metal end that could have gave me a straighter part because I didn't want to find it. So I just basically plucked it out a little bit better, but honestly that's not necessary with the next step that I'm about to show you guys. So yeah, I'm just plucking it out just a little bit to widen it up. Some people like really thin parts, so if you want to keep that thin part, you can. I like mine to be a little noticeable, just a little bit. I like to widen it up a little bit. I'm just going to take my Tarte concealer and I'm going to apply it in the part. And this is what I meant when I said you don't really have to pluck it, because the concealer honestly is going to do everything you need. Powder, concealer, whatever you want to use. And my part looks like perfect, and I really didn't even have to pluck. So honestly, I was just being extra. You don't have to do that. But basically, as soon as I did that, it just melted so easily. And I know I got some on my hair, but I'm gonna spray it with water, so it's gonna come out, so that's fine. But yeah, so it just blended. Next step, step 2. You're gonna bring out your baby hairs. Another reason I love this wig so much is because, like I said, the hairline is super natural, which means the baby hairs are natural too. So when you pull them out, they don't look crazy. They're kind of like baby hairs that aren't too short and everywhere and all over the place. They're just like natural baby hairs that you can actually play with. So I'm cutting these hairs that I pulled out in a slant. And as you can see, I know I look crazy. So we're just going to pin up this hair and get it out the way so we can play doctor with these edges. So once we have our baby hairs out, I'm taking my favorite gel, my Edge Booster Gel, and basically I'm just applying that down on the baby hairs. Yes, I know they look a little crazy, but I need them to stick down instead of flying around. So now I did have kind of imbalanced baby hairs, if you want to call it that. And I noticed it was thicker right here, so I did go in and just pluck those apart. And that's only because I took out a little too much in that area. So I honestly could have just added it back to the hair, but I decided to just pluck it out. And yeah, so once we had something we can work with, I just started to swoop my loop. But I also realized that I had too much hair going into the swoop. So I ended up dividing this swoop into two different swoops to create two different baby hairs. So basically, yeah, that's how that came about. I had too much going on, y'all. So I had to split it. I could not do that. That was like a big no, okay? So I like my baby hairs to be very, very discreet. I don't want them to be loud and proud, okay? I like them to be very, very simple. So that's what I did. I just swooped it. And yeah, I'll make a more detailed video on edges and baby hairs and actually, take my time and show you guys. But for now, this is it. So once I got my baby hairs to an acceptable part, this is an additional step that you can take. And basically you'll spray this Got To Be spray along the hairline, and you can wrap it and it'll stay down for like a good 2 days, a week maybe, if you take good care of it. But I didn't actually spray it on my hair because I was just wearing it for the night. But that's an additional step if you really want a good hold on your wig. But after that, I'm just applying some powder on top of that hairline all the way across it just to make it blend even more. I'm also going into my part where the concealer was to kind of set in the concealer. Honestly, if you just want to use powder and no concealer, you can do that too. It's easier to work with powders than it is with liquids, especially if you're a beginner. So I would recommend powders. And now I'm just going to tie it back with the scarf that the wig came with. It looks so adorable. But we're not done. We're going to style the top really quickly. It's not going to take too long. Basically, all I did was spray water towards the part just to flatten this area down a little bit more because it was a little poofy from me playing around with it. And I didn't want it to be so poofy right there. I wanted my part to be seen. So basically, I just sprayed the water on there, and as soon as I sprayed water on it, it actually just laid down on its own. I kind of expected me to have to go get something to tie down this part with, but I didn't have to do that at all. Also, I didn't spray the entire wig because I really liked how it came initially out of the bag, and I knew that this is one of those like curl patterns that's not going to kind of be there when you wet the hair and it dries back up. So I wanted to kind of wear this out first before I started spraying it, because it was just so cute to me and I didn't want to get rid of that pattern. But I'll keep y'all updated on like how it turns out when I actually spray the whole thing. So I left it on there for about 5 minutes and then I took it off. And this is the final look, y'all. So honestly, that did not take long at all. It was a lot quicker than I expected it to be. And Cheetah Beauty has done it once again. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This wig, 10 out of 10 for me. I hope I can get another wig with Cheetah Beauty because their hair is so gorgeous. Make sure you stay tuned for more videos. I'm going to start doing more makeup videos. I know, I got y'all. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, I have a giveaway coming up too, so stay tuned for that, y'all. Bye, guys.